most people will go down in this contract. South ends up in 4 hearts, and West leads as ace of spades, followed by the king, followed by another spade. East wins the queen, shifts to a club. The first South player didn't see any problem. He led a trump over to the ace, played the heart, played the king. He didn't have X-ray vision, so he couldn't know that East had 4 hearts to the Jack-9. So now South realized that he would have to reduce his trump holding to the same as East, so he'd played a diamond to the ace. He roughed a diamond. It was a good try. Played the ace of clubs, queen of clubs, over to the king. Played a diamond, but East had a club to slough, so he didn't have to trump. South won the trumped the diamond trick and had to lead the queen of hearts out of his hand. So then he had to lose another trick. For down 1, he only made 9 tricks. This is what the expert did. He lost 3 spade tricks just like the other player, and East returned a club to the jack. South asked himself, what's the worst thing that could happen to me? And the worst thing is that East would have 4 hearts to the Jack-9. So West didn't lead a diamond, so South figured it would be safe to take the ace of diamonds and trump a diamond. And when he saw the king fall, that encouraged him, so he played the king of hearts to find out the heart situation, and he found out his worst fears were true. So being in the dummy, he knew he had to shorten his heart holding to the same as East, so he trumped another diamond. Then he played ace of clubs, hoping that East had 2 clubs. So he got to the dummy at the right time to lead a diamond, and East had no choice but to play the 9 of hearts or the jack. Either way, South made the rest of the tricks. It was a tricky hand. It's worth looking at again because, like I said, most players will just go down because they won't anticipate any bad trump holdings. They'll just look at their hearts and say they've got 8 hearts, and normally the hearts break 3-2. However, once in a while, one player has 4 hearts. If West has the 4 hearts, you'll never make 10 tricks. But if East has the 4 hearts, there is a chance when you win the club trick. You have to immediately trump, lead a diamond, and trump a diamond. You still don't know that East has 4 hearts, but when you play your king of hearts, normally you take the high card out of the shorthand, but this time your plan is to shorten. First of all, you have to, if West had another heart, you wouldn't have to worry. If West had another heart, you could draw all the hearts and then cash your clubs, but when West shows out of hearts, you'll be thankful that you started reducing your trump holding to the same as East. And just by playing diamonds first before you found out the bad news in the heart suit, it allows you to eliminate the clubs. So it's kind of an elimination and end play, because now when you lead a diamond, East is caught in a losing proposition. He can trump with the jack, you over trump with the queen. Doesn't matter what he does, you get the last two tricks, and you make your four hearts contract. It's kind of an elimination and shortening your trump holding to the same as the opponent. When you get a bad trump break, that's your strategy, is to reduce your trump holding, but sometimes you have to do it before you find out that the hearts don't break favorably. It's anticipating the worst scenario. The bridge players are a pessimistic lot. They always ask themselves, what's the worst thing that could happen to me?